What if I told you right now, somewhere in America, there are cars quietly driving themselves across the highways, never stopping for gas, never plugging into a charger, and never needing a single drop of oil? You'd probably think it sounds impossible, or that it's just another conspiracy theory on the internet. But it's not. What I'm about to tell you is real. Hidden across garages, research labs, and dusty backroads of the United States, a new revolution is unfolding, a revolution of self-powered vehicles. For decades, we were told that energy had limits, that cars could only move if they consumed something: gas, diesel, electricity. But some American innovators refused to accept that. They wanted cars that could power themselves, vehicles that create their own energy, cars that could literally run forever. These aren't sci-fi concepts anymore. These are real machines, some homemade, some built by engineers who quietly cracked the code the big industries never wanted you to see. Imagine a world where you never visit a gas station again. Imagine your car creating its own power as it moves, feeding itself like a living organism. That's the world being built right now in hidden corners of the US, and it all starts with the 10 vehicles you're about to discover. The first one takes us to the heart of California, where a former Tesla engineer built a self-charging electric car that runs entirely on regenerative motion and solar skin panels. This car captures kinetic energy from its wheels, converts it through advanced nanoturbines, and stores it in ultra-dense graphene batteries. Every time it moves, it creates more energy than it uses, essentially driving forever under the California sun. Tesla never released this version officially, but the prototype still runs, quietly proving that an infinite drive system is possible. Next, in Arizona, a man named Robert Lucian took his old Chevy and converted it into what locals now call the Forever Truck. He installed a hybrid system combining wind turbines in the grille and a magnetic rotor beneath the chassis. As the truck moves, airflow spins microturbines that power the motor, while the magnetic rotor regenerates energy through motion. It doesn't just save fuel, it eliminates it completely. Robert claims he hasn't spent a single dollar on gas for over 3 years. Then there's Solaris One, a futuristic self-powered car project from a small startup in Nevada. Unlike traditional solar cars that depend on bright sunlight, Solaris One uses a dual-layer photovoltaic film that can charge from indirect light, even on cloudy days or under city streetlights. It's fitted with AI-based power management that balances battery load with regenerative braking, creating a perfect loop. The company says it could run perpetually with minimal external input, and the hills of Colorado. A retired NASA engineer named Dale Freeman built something that shocked everyone who saw it: a plasma-powered hybrid car. It uses a cold plasma converter to ionize air and create thrust, which spins a secondary generator. It's silent, clean, and endlessly self-charging. Dale says it's the closest thing we have to free energy motion, and it's already clocked over 20,000 miles with zero emissions. Down in Texas, a group of college students created a vehicle called Infinity Drive, designed for endurance races. It's a self-powered car using piezoelectric energy, meaning the car harvests power from the vibrations it creates while driving. The more it moves, the more it charges. They drove it across the entire state of Texas without ever plugging it in. That's the kind of innovation no one expected from a college garage project, but it worked. In Ohio, H2Go, a local startup, developed a hydrogen loop vehicle. It splits water molecules through onboard electrolysis powered by solar and motion energy. The hydrogen produced runs the car's fuel cell, and the exhaust is pure water vapor, which cycles back into the same system. A car that breathes water and exhales clean air. It's already passed U.S. highway certification tests. Meanwhile, in Florida, an inventor named Kevin Marks has built something that shouldn't exist: a gravity-assist electric car. Using a mechanical flywheel system beneath the floor, the car converts gravitational force from shifting weight into kinetic energy. It's like perpetual motion in mechanical form. Engineers laughed at first, but when Kevin demonstrated the prototype, driving over 400 miles without recharge, people stopped laughing. Up north in Michigan, a small team of ex-Ford engineers secretly tested what they call the MagFlux vehicle. It's powered by a series of rotating magnetic fields that create continuous torque without burning fuel or draining a battery. The magnets push and pull in a timed sequence that keeps the motor spinning indefinitely. It's not magic, it's physics, and it could make every gas station obsolete if scaled up. Over in Oregon, there's the Eterna car, a fully solar-regenerative design that uses advanced solar film over every inch of its surface. Unlike panels, the film bends with the car's curves, capturing sunlight from every angle. During motion, Its kinetic suspension system converts bumps and vibrations into electricity. On paper, it looks like a dream. On the road, it's already real, logging miles across Portland's highways with zero fuel input. Finally, we end in a quiet town in Vermont, where a man named Eli Turner built the AeroCycle, a lightweight self-powered three-wheeler that operates on air compression and regenerative wind capture. It uses no battery, no gasoline, only compressed air that refuels itself through pressure differentials while driving. It's simple, beautiful, and functional, and Eli swears it'll outlive him. 10 vehicles.
10 stories.
10 American dreams that refuse to die. These aren't corporate projects with billion-dollar budgets. These are everyday people, engineers, visionaries, students, and dreamers who believe energy should be free, renewable, and infinite. They've quietly built what the world said was impossible: cars that power themselves. And while major automakers chase electric efficiency and charging networks, these inventors are already living in the next century, a future where energy isn't bought, it's created. The oil industry won't tell you this. The government won't highlight it. But it's happening, garage by garage, prototype by prototype, across America. Right now, some of these self-powered cars are already registered and driving legally on U.S. roads. Others are hidden in workshops, waiting for someone brave enough to fund them. And when the day comes that one of these breakthroughs goes mainstream, everything will change. The way we drive, the way we live, the way we think about energy itself. Because this isn't just about cars. It's about freedom, from fuel prices, from grid dependence, from control. It's about ordinary Americans taking back innovation, proving that technology doesn't have to drain the planet to move it forward. Every revolution starts small. Sometimes it begins with a spark in a garage, a man with an idea, or a student who refuses to believe the system's limits. The self-powered vehicle revolution is real, and it's growing faster than anyone expected. From California to Vermont, these 10 cars are whispering a truth the world can't ignore anymore: that we no longer need to burn the earth to move across it. So the next time you drive past a quiet street or an old workshop, remember, behind one of those doors could be the invention that changes the world forever. Because the future of motion isn't electric, it's self-powered. And that future has already begun, right here, in the United States of America.